I think that's too good. Right, make sure you got plenty of space around you as well. Make sure you got plenty of space. You're not going to run, trip. You put your Lego away. You put your clothes away, and you put your iron away. It's switched off. It's not hot sizzling in the corner. And you put your pets away and your brothers and sisters. Right? Adam's in. Leo's in. I think that's all we need. We don't need anybody else. The two top geezers are here, no? Is that right? Leo and Adam. Where's everybody else? You know what, guys? I could have come round to your house and we could have done this in your garden and then forget everybody else because they're not bothered. They're too busy watching soap or the news or something about Corona. Don't forget to put your names in the book. I'm going to switch these banners off now, but make sure, leave your name in to say you're here. And if you're in on the replay, that's to say come back and it's not live, put in hashtag replay, but you have to put your name in as well. And I would recommend that if you comment at all, hopefully it's nice comments, but if you comment at all, put your name first or put the student name first, then colon and what the message is, because some people haven't allowed StreamYard and Facebook to communicate. So all I get is Facebook user. And if I've got 10 of you that haven't, allowed StreamYard and Facebook to communicate, all I get is Facebook user, Facebook user, Facebook user. I don't know who it is. So please put your name in or student name followed by any comments that you put in. Grand job. Right, let's start. Chariot Kyungne. We've got red belt, we've got a green belt. Let's see. I'm going to get you guys on one at a time as well at some point because I want to see close up what you're doing. Anything that you've got that you'd want to ask a question about, Leo? You want to ask a question or anything particularly you want to train on? You guys are here, so I'm going to give you the chance to tell me what you want to practice, as long as it's something to do with Taekwondo, right? Yeah, and not noughts and crosses, or I don't know, some other thing, crochet. So at maybe in about 5 minutes time, 10 minutes time, what I'll do is I'll stop the class, or we'll stop for a water or something like that, and then you'll tell me what it is that you want to work on. Now, when I ask Leo and he tells me something that maybe isn't for Adam, doesn't matter, Adam, I'll give you something else to work on, and then we'll come to you and you'll give me what you want to work on, and the same. It might be something that Leo needs to work on as well, but everybody's doing something. But there's two guys in Zoom right now, and I'm going to focus on your techniques, but I will also look, I think Lorcan's in as well. Hello, Lorcan, nice to see you online. So I'll probably give Lorcan, because I know he's here, give him something specific, although I can't help you directly because I can't see you and I can't give you feedback. I'll get you something in particular to practice that I remember that you need to work on. In the majority of people, no matter what grade, from white belt all the way up, majority of people really need to knuckle down and practice the side kicks. Leos are getting really good now because he does practice them. He focuses on them. I'm not sure he practices on the bag, but I don't know if he practices on the mirror. Not on the mirror, but against him, facing a mirror, so you can see. Lorcan's in Zoom now. Brilliant, well done. So I'll give you techniques that are specific to your grade, but watch the video back another time. If you need help in remembering what it was, you've got the video. You just go back and watch it on the replay. I've just tried to let him in. Maybe the signal's poor for you, Lorcan, because it's taken some time to come in. It might just be the low signal, bad signal for you. I've let you in, but I'm just waiting. Right? We're going to go. Take one. I'm going to get a quick warm up. Running on the spot. Nothing big, just a quick warm up. Running on the spot. I hate running on the spot. It's got to be done. Yeah, over this side. Just over this side. Just move it to the side. Over this side. And dart over. Dart over. And a little bit of movement. Darting. Dart over this way. Dart over again. Dart again. Twisting the body. So you can still do this. Don't spend too much time on the computer logging. You should listen to what we're doing and join in. Yeah, it's the signal, I'm pretty sure. Unless you've not done an update on your Zoom. It might be that. Forward and back, I've got to update mine as well to the latest one. But if you haven't updated Zoom for a while, it's probably not going to let you in. Lifting the knee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. Dur, set, net, das, yas, yugo, yodel, aho, yo. All right, so this is not an exercise class. Let's do a few front kicks. So I'm going to try and let Zoom in. I'm going to try and let Loki in again. No, it's still, you're in the process of joining. Front kicks. And then side kick. But what I want you to focus on is lifting up to here, lift up, and then turn out. Don't kick high. It's just the movement and the pivot. So we're getting the joints. This is here. See, people are doing this. Don't do that. Lift the knee up and kick. Same here. Lift the knee up. Kick out, knee up. Kick out to the side. So try and mimic what I'm doing. Here. Here. Very, very basic side kick. They're too short or too long. Right, so low kick's not let you in. But you can try again, but I think it's probably a bandwidth. Probably a network signal. Right, here. Opening the feet. Turn one foot, so it's like a side kick. Yeah, the side kick, the leg will be straight, but we're going to bend it more. Just opening the inside there. Get a little bit of movement in the hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. Same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this time, just keep your legs straight. Tick tock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then stand up. So that's kind of a warm up. You guys are not too old to worry about warming up, but like us older folk. But you guys, if as long as you do something to get the legs moving, get the body, the blood flowing a bit quicker, you start telling the body, preparing the body, I'm going to do exercise, and it's a good habit to get into. Before you're going to do exercise, before you do taekwondo, just do a little limbering up. Yeah, a little bit running on the spot, a few star jumps, a few press ups if you want, but that's not really practical. All right, so let's start doing techniques then. I want to see Leo from the fixed stance punch, right? Fixed stance punch. You're going to do. I've got to be careful here because that's the ceiling right there, right? I can't do it properly because I'll put my hand through the ceiling. But from here, the punch, up, round, see the two hands working. Now, what you've got to remember as well is the hand and the... That's too low, but I was just demonstrating, right? Yeah. Here, I've got to be careful. I can't do it properly. There, down. I've got the full circle there. My fingertips are rubbing against the ceiling. It's going to be a scratch in the ceiling. Here from the punch, up and down. So that's for Leo, but I want you, Leo, to practice on both sides. It's very awkward on the funny side, but you've got to practice 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's your drill for now. That's the main one. It's a bit of a warm up, and it's also to get your brain and your body working. you start doing synchronization exercises, it helps you a lot. So start practicing now. And Adam's going to do, I saw that one the other day, Adam, so I'm not worried too much about that. I think what I want you to do is basic forearm guarding block. But for you, it's from here, down, up, down. So it's that spring and the hands come up, not here and stop. What you're doing is you're doing little T-Rex exercises. It's the same with knife hand guarding block. I want this, breathe in. So look where my hands go to, not here, right? You got to breathe in and then breathe out. So please start practicing that now. That's your drill, left and right. Yeah, so make sure you get the foot, the hand, and the breath all working together. And locking, for locking, it's this one, locking, it's hand and foot and breath again. If you remember from Po1, so if I go this way or this way, I cross over, don't I? I do the front locks, one of these two. So the first one, when I've done the elbows here and I punch this way, I go across with the left foot and down. But I'll stand in front of the camera in the middle here. You can see the foot coming across, whatever stance I'm in. Let's say I'm there or there, doesn't matter. But the foot is a front block. So your body remains front facing and you lift your front foot up, then drop it down. Synchronizing the foot and hand, one. So wherever I'm from, let's go to here, here. I'll go across again so you can see a bit better this time. So from here, hands are up, shoulder and down. See how I don't go like this and step over in that direction. It's like a jumping kick, not a flying kick, but a jumping is up and down. So it's the same idea. Up and down. Up and down. Not traveling, but up and down. So if you could practice this one and then that one. 1, 2. And you will change them in a minute. 1, 2. So you step right and front, then left and side. Yeah, that's your drill for practice. I've got to check these guys now because they're on. I can give them feedback. Let me see how Leo's getting on. That's a good one, Leo. Do that again. Yeah. Now I can't see your foot, but your foot should be facing that way as well. Yes. Remember, yeah. Okay, that's fine as long as it's not closed stance. Because sometimes if you forget, you come in and you end up doing a closed stance instead of the vertical stance. Oh, good one. Try on the other side then. So that one, with that side, because it's the funny one, right? The other side we do all the time. This one, not so much. Go back to the punch. Go back to the punch, right? Now, bring the hand across so it lifts the other one up. Try that. There we go. That was missing before. What you did was this. Yeah, it just died. Yeah, down here. And then you went, oh, yeah. But no, you've got to have the hand here and lift the hand up and then down. Try that. Try from there. That one's fine, that one. Yeah, so you're doing that. Now go that side, the other way. Boom, and then round. That's better. Yeah, check your feet. Check your thumb as well on your right hand. Is it closed? So on. Good lad. Well done. Right, so keep practicing. I'm going to give you someone else in a second. I just have to check Adam. Adam, your camera needs to be tilted. I've said this before. Don't touch it just yet. Hold on. You get something another time. But where you've got it at the moment, you need to get the top of your screen. Whatever you can see on the screen, you need to get it so that it touches the back wall. See, I've got the back wall here. But what I do is I measure it. I measure my screen to these lights that you cannot see. Just you can maybe see them on one screen, but they're just out of shot. so I know where to put the camera. But get something, rig it up, rig something where you can just, boop, is it a phone or an iPad? It's a phone. Okay, so I'll maybe even Google it. Make your own phone holder. Yeah, you can make it out of a cardboard box and some double-sided sticky. You can get your blue Peter badge at the same time, right? So let's go back. I'll go back to the both pictures. I can see you both. Lorcan working away, hopefully. So if you're Facebook or YouTube, Lorcan, just let me know you're still there, all right? And you got the message, which to practice was this one and also this one, and then swap it the other way. So this one and then this one. It's the two blocks out of Poan. I can remember that. So that's what Lorcan's practicing at the moment. When he comes back with a message, what I'll do is I'll give him something else to practice. But meantime, what Leo is going to do now, that's much better, Leo. On that side, that's the pattern side, but you must practice on the other side as well, right? I think I have to as well, going by what I just did, right? Your next one, Leo's going to do something from the next pattern, his next pattern up. He's going to do the jumping side kick from Chung Mu. And I'm going to give Adam something from the next pattern up as well, because he's working away there. It's quite good. So for Leo, when you step back, Leo, knife hand guarding block, and I want you to, you know it, but I'll go through it in case anybody else is on as well. You're going to do a step, all right, then lift, twist and side kick. So this back leg is the kicking leg. You know it from Chung Mu. So put your right foot behind you. That's it. And then step with the right, but side kick with the right also. Step, jump. There you go. Now try and aim towards something. Don't kick high. I don't want you to aim for the roof. If you look what I'm kicking at, wherever I jump, I'm just kicking hip height. Don't kick higher than your hip. Your body will be higher than your standing hip. As I'm standing, there's my hip. But when I jump, my hip is that high. So kick that high. Only kick out from the hip. Don't try and kick higher. Right? I'm dabbing, I didn't realize. Sorry, guys. Keep going there. I've got a comment from still here. Zoom is not up there. Ah, okay. I'll have to update mine as well, but mine is newer than your version possibly. They had to update it. I think Zoom 5 was way back August, beginning of August. But yeah, get that updated for next time and you'll get on. But if you can practice this front lock from Poan, yeah, it's more the step. It's not complicated. It's the foot, hand, and breath that's complicated because people tend to travel in this movement where we don't want to travel. We just want to go up, drop down, jumping side kick, flying side kick. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're going up, down. That's all we're doing. So that's your practice for a few more moments. Just checking Adam's on the ball there. Right, Adam, we're going to confuse you now. Shopping trolley, you have done it, right? Not too often. Shopping trolley, instead of doing this, you see the forearm guarding block you've just been doing? Yeah, it's been like this and goes out. So it's a mirror of what you've just done. So your start and finish are pretty much the same. Start and finish. But go back to the start again and turn your front hand round the other way. And then block. And you'll see you're doing a double forearm block. Yeah, spot on. So you start with this one, double forearm block. But again, breathe in, breathe out. If you can practice without the feet first, yeah, practice without the feet first, because it'll let your head relax. If you try and do the hands and the feet and the breath at the same time, it's just going to make your head go cuckoo. So practice just with the hands. This is the fifth cup double forearm block. Double forearm block in fifth cup. This was the one you've just been doing, forearm guarding block, but now you're doing this one. Yeah, by the elbow, not by the solar plexus. Mainly because of stance and posture. Yeah, no point having it there. It doesn't assist the action at all. If it's there, it doesn't help. There, much better, and it helps with posture. Yeah. Lorcan was practicing this one. So for Lorcan now, no, I won't do that one, Lorcan. I was going to do the punches, and then, but what you can do instead, I'm going through. We'll do Quebec, movement from Quebec. That's what you can do. It's similar to what I'm saying to Adam here. It's a double forearm block, right? But what you're going to do is you're going to travel a bit like Yogok, a back fist. Yogok, you do a back fist, right? Quebec, you do double forearm block, high double forearm block in X stance. So you got to travel. This is why it's like Yogok, because you go into an X stance, right? From here into an X stance. In the pattern, you might be here, right foot back, right foot forward, double forearm block, half facing, X stance, high double forearm block. So that's your practice, but practice on both sides. X stance, high double forearm block on both sides. All right, that's your technique to practice. Adam is doing double forearm block. You can add the walking stance now, Adam. Yeah, the front hand, the front foot. And then Leo, let me see your side kick now. You've been practicing enough now. Right, you go to the other side of the chair. If there's go to the other side of the chair, and then come across diagonally, because I can't see your kick. Just guard now. That's it. Go for it. Right, that's okay. You have to lift your knee up. It's not easy. I know it's not easy if the room's small or you've got stuff in the way. It's tricky to maneuver and do the kick. What I'd like you to do, just do the guarding stance before you go. Jumbe. Right, now, do a short step. Don't travel the length of the room. Just do a very quick and short step. Boom, boom, and up. That's better. And then try and land. When you've landed here on one leg, down, up, down. So remember Jungun, not Jungun. Remember Harang. Turning kick. When you've got your down, up, down. You don't put your foot down until you guard. So try and synchronize that a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. Here's a challenge for you though. Try and land in an L stance knife hand guarding block after the kick. So side kick and land. That's not bad. The kick, what will happen? Something will have to give. Something will not be as good because you're focusing on that. But with a bit of practice, you'll start getting good on both bits. As you practice more and more and more and more, the two bits will get good. So at the moment, maybe the side kick is poor because you're focusing on landing. Yeah, so the side kick is going to be terrible. But if you keep practicing, at some point, the two of them are really good. So that's a challenge for you. Land in a knife hand guarding block. Yeah, tricky, isn't it? I'll let you practice that over the week. See how you get on for a week, yeah? What we in here? I haven't got this far. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, it's only a couple of techniques. It's something you already know, though. You know double forearm. You know X stance. You've done this in Yogok. You've traveled short distance, not a big jump. you've traveled into a back fist X stance. So all I'm asking you to do now is change the hand technique. So it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. You've probably got it after a few. Do it on both sides, right? This is dual palm maki. Kyochiso, dual palmo no pundi maki. And then we're doing a jumping side kick for the, yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? Getting those hands back and then landing. But that's not a bad effort. And let me just jump into where we've got Adam, right? So check your hands, Adam. This is the one that's a green belt. This is the one that's 5th cup. Yeah, so the hand, one hand changes, that's it. Try this one. Double forearm. Go for it. There you are. Make it a walking stance though. Yeah, I don't think that's a walking stance, but keep going. I can't see your feet. Now wait a minute. That's it. Well done. Good correction. That's it. Just check now. Look. Where is the other hand? It's not here. It's here. Just off. Don't hit yourself in the elbow though. You won't like it. Right? It's your pinky is pointing at the elbow joint. Don't touch. Right? So a little bit closer. This one, closer. Touch. Yeah, and then back. And then that's it. There you are. Spot on. Keep your hands tight though. Fist. Yeah, not jelly fist. All right. So Lorcan, you're working on that double forearm high block in X stance. Adam's working on the double forearm block, high block. And we've got Leo who's still jumping around doing that. So yeah, it's not far off there. It's really, really tricky. You won't necessarily do it just now, Leo, tonight. You'll have to practice quite a lot to do this. All right. So we're going to move on to another technique now. Last one before the bell goes. Leo, the side kick, that's from 1st cup. That's from Chung Mu. All right. So it's just something to work towards. Let's go back. If we go over this side, Adam as well. Sorry, Adam, I've got you on the screen. I want to get everybody, well, wish you could get everybody on the screen, but I can't. All right. We bow, turn it in there. Step back and guard. Chumbi. We're going to do number 7. Don't worry too much, Adam. 2-step sparring. Number 7. Now, things change sometimes. Sometimes you learn it one way, sometimes you learn it another way. Sometimes people make it up and confuse you. But let's stick. Number 7, the rule was hand technique first. 7 is an odd number, so you start with a hand. With 7, back fist strike, high back fist strike in X stance. Adam, you just do it like Do-san. Adam just steps forward, walking stance, high back fist strike. Right? But we're using the right hand. So Adam's going to step forward, walking stance, like Do-san, high back fist strike. Everybody else is going to step in X stance. So a bit like what Lorcan was doing. And it's a bit like Yulgok, but we're using the right hand instead of the left hand. All right? We're using the right hand to strike. Yulgok is the left side, but we're using the right hand first. So that's the first technique. Back fist for everybody. I'll go into walking stance for Adam, but everyone else is in X stance. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a reverse turning kick with the left leg. So start spinning now, and then round and down. So a left reverse turning kick to the head. Yeah, to the head. For red belts, it's 1, 2, and down. So you practice those 2 moves. Lorcan knows this, he's quite proficient at this. Sometimes you forget the order of things, but we all do. 7 and 8 were swapped over according to the paper. But why change things? Just keep to the same procedure. If it's an odd number, start with the hand technique. If it's an even number, start with the foot technique. So this is number 7. Back fist, high back fist strike in an X stance, and then a high reverse turning kick, and then step down and guard. Don't forget to guard. We're going to stop now, but please practice this 7 and 8. Not so much for Adam. Adam's going to practice dual palmamaki and forearm guarding block and side kick as well. The practice you did the other side in Alton, Adam, keep that practice up because that side kick was much better. Right then, guys, stop in there. It's almost time to go back into the hall. The 1st of September, well, whatever day 1st of September is, I'm not sure, but we'll get back into the hall next week and start practicing. You'll have to reply, though, to the email that's been sent out. So you ask mums and dads nicely, please check their emails, because you've got to select the days that you're going to attend. And once you do that, it's set, right? Occasionally we might have an outdoor class and then it's a free-for-all. But because of this COVID thing and the cleaning I have to do before and the cleaning I have to do afterwards, and make sure everybody's in the same bubble or buble, right? You need to ask mums and dads, check the emails and get them to reply telling me which buble they want to be in. You want to be in, right? I will see you all next class. Well done for being here and taking the time to actually do some practice. Do the replays though. Do the replays. Nice to see you. See you nice. Keep practicing. You're doing good.